Okay, gamers and gamettes, what is going on? My name is Tanek127 and welcome back to another video. And guys, in today's video, I want to talk to y'all here about Arcadegeddon. However, if you want to stay updated on all things Arcadegeddon, make sure you are liking today's video, subscribing to the channel if you are new, and let's go ahead and get on into today's topic. So, as you guys can see, I gave this video a nice, big, bold title and a claim that, you know, some of you who are fans of Risk of Rain are going to look at me like, Tanek, you talking that shit? You spreading a fine line. You know, I'm getting my fury fingers ready in that combat section. I'm ready to work myself out here. You gonna get ready to work me? Hold on. Did we say work out or work yourself up? In that case, let's go ahead and talk about today's sponsor. My name is Tanek127, and I'm a YouTuber, guys. In part of this YouTube journey, I have hours of editing, podcast preparation, live stream preparation, all kinds of hard work that is done here in the background. Outside of YouTube, I am a father, I am a competitive gamer, a casual gamer. I love playing first-person shooters competitively. I love raiding in MMOs. I love grinding in RPGs. I also love going to the gym and keeping my body healthy for my family. And I need a good supplement to do that. And that supplement is Glitch Energy. Glitch comes in all kinds of tasty flavors with energy supplements and also hydration formulas for those who don't want that caffeine kick. Visit glitchenergy.com today and use code TANEK127 to get yourself a discount on all things Glitch. Enjoy the video, guys. But anyway, guys, like I was saying, let's talk about Arcadegeddon. So if you haven't heard, Arcadegeddon is a brand new free-to-play roguelite. Now, when I said brand new, I lied, because Arcadegeddon's actually been here for a couple years now in an early access state. It was actually announced at a PlayStation State of Play showcase just a few years ago, and they shadow dropped it right there at the showcase. When I saw the initial trailer for Arcadegeddon, I thought it was some type of like third-person hero shooter or something like that. I'm going to tell you guys a story and how I started playing it, because you know I'm a fanboy for hero shooters, and when I saw that, I was like, oh, and it's third person. Rogue Company ain't doing so well, and it's shadow dropping today, and it's $20. Let me go ahead and grab that. That's what I said to myself. I dived into that game because, you know, I was looking at the trailer and I saw there was PvP. I was so disappointed, but little did I know I was going to be hype as hell within the next 10 minutes. All right, so you know, I'm telling you that part. I'm disappointed in the game right now because it isn't what I thought it was going to be, and that was my personal mistake. I was looking at it, and you know, I made an assumption off of first glance. Come to find out, it's a cooperative roguelite looter shooter with customizable characters, customizable builds, a large array of weapons. Guys, you can go in here in this game and straight warframe it if you want to. There's swords in here. There's all kinds of crazy melee weapons. You have pistols, you have assault rifles, you got machine guns, you got rocket launchers, you got magical powers. You can heal, you can shoot fireballs, you can make all kinds of crazy protection spells for your allies and stuff like that. There's all kinds of different crazy things you can do with your character and their build in here. And the cool thing about it is, yes, it's a roguelite at the end of the day, and I've told you guys before in some past videos, I'm not crazy about roguelites because I'm a guy who likes permanent progression in my games. That's also a reason I don't play seasonal content in a lot of ARPGs. But this game, you know, keeps track of a lot of things you do, and to an extent, you get to build yourself better later on. You end up unlocking more perks that you can take into runs with you. There's all kinds of crazy, you know, large boss battles. And, you know, like every typical looter shooter, there's even a spider tank in here. Yes, I kid you guys not. There's a crazy spider tank that you fight with 3 other players. It bounces around the arena, gets guards to go at you, and does all kinds of crazy moves and everything like that. And the game is just flat out gorgeous. And guys, not to mention, did I tell y'all it's free to play right now? It's on PlayStation, Epic Game Store, Xbox Series X and S, and you guys can play it completely free to play right now. Guys, it is a really awesome game. There's so much build variety. There's customizable characters. There are microtransactions. However, they are very low priced. Like, if you go into the store and you look at some of the most higher tier outfits, you'll realize they're like $10. And even less because, you know, it doesn't even cost you all of the currency that you're getting to buy the outfit. Like the most high tier cosmetic outfits in the game are like 950 of the arcade coins or whatever the currency is called in the game. And when you buy the $10 pack, you get like somewhere between 1,000 and 1,200 or something like that. So you always even have money left over in case, you know, you decide you want to check something else out later on. Guys, the game's a fun time. The combat's fun. The music's really cool. It's got, you know, that futuristic cyberpunk, and as you guys know, I'm a sucker for sci-fi. That arcade-looking futuristic style and all that stuff. And then not to mention, you know, it also has like some. You guys can probably tell by the vibe and the style of the game. There's like a really cool like DJ-ish feel to it. You know, crazy music and stuff like that. And the environments, guys, they are to die for. They are all drastically different. You could go from 1 minute to, you know, fighting on like inside of like a volcano where there's lava and stuff like that blowing, to a tropical rainforest, to then a empire business building or a space station or anything like that. Guys, the game is just flat out awesome. And the whole point of the story is you're going to take up some corporation that is trying to destroy Uncle Gilly's arcade. And guys, I'm telling you, man, Arcadegeddon is just fun. Like when you guys play it and you see the little cheesy story it has in it, you'll see why it's called Arcadegeddon. But if you haven't already, guys, check this one out in 2025. I promise you, if you are a fan of games like Risk of Rain and stuff like that, you will find yourself a brand new home here. Ask anybody that's played it. I kid you not. Go on your PlayStation store, your Xbox store. Let the reviews speak for themselves. Alright? You don't gotta take my word for it. They're not sponsoring me to do no video. There's no review key. It's a free game. Alright? I've just been playing it since I got it, and I think it's an awesome time. I loved it so much that I bought it on both platforms. Like, literally. Guys, if you haven't, check this game out, and if you play it on the Epic Games Store, be sure to use creator code SNEK127 with any of your cosmetic purchases. Anyway, guys, y'all enjoyed today's video. Smash that like. If you're interested in checking it out, let me know down in the comments below. Remember, my PlayStation ID and Xbox gamertag are always displayed up on the screen, so that way if you guys even know, if you want to play it with me, hit me up on PlayStation or Xbox. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace out. Have a good one.